Okay, so I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So every time, as soon as you play, this is a used dice.
Yep.
So you put it on a character. So I can't undo it. Like maybe it wasn't a right thing for me to do to like play that before even think if 6 might be even more useful somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So for this guy, I know I need a 1, 2, 3. If I have a 3, I can open one. I don't have a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a 6. Do I have a 6? I don't have a 6.
You had a 6, yeah. But
yeah, see, there you go. If I had a 6, I could actually.
There's a railway game we used to play called Rail Baron, and it literally that was the one of the dice mechanics. Like the moment your train came up, you had to roll the dice. Like you could do all the pre-planning while other people do it. The moment your train came up, you had to roll the dice because you didn't roll the dice. It was like, oh, I guess your train didn't move that turn. And you're like,
yeah, so now I guess I'm gonna just use my highest on these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This, but then this one gets to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
yeah, moves over the treasure, but hey, you can always get a 1 and move back.
Because then it will gift me, even if I don't get a 1, I can actually press here.
Mm-hmm.
So then I have a 5 for my healer. I think my strategy would be for the healer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all come here, and then I have a 2 for Myra. I'm gonna have no choice 2 here, and then I have 4. I'm gonna skip my 4. I'm gonna keep the guy there. There you go.
And there again, your strategy is like, oh, well, where's the move? Now the Griffin can move 6 at any time.
Yes, my Griffin right now can enter the game. Like it can enter here. And then move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
5, 6.
okay. I thought it actually had to enter from a.
No, it can enter at any point.
Okay.
But it can't occupy a tavern. The healer also cannot occupy the tavern. So
Okay.
these two are more of a supportive thing. Because this guy has a 5. So
Okay.
he could actually literally go and lose a heart and keep going until.
Yeah.
So
But I didn't know that for the Griffin that they
no,
could
you
pop
can
up anywhere in the
bring them
map. Because it's
anytime,
like, oh, that changes a lot of strategies. Because then your force is like, well, I could just, well, I think I'll start my Griffin over here and start looting your treasures.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I got
exactly. So let's say you get, so some of these will permit you to pass it to others without messenger, and some says, hey, you got an extra star, you can only use it for yourself, and some said, hey, you got an extra star, if you want, you can call the messenger and give it to somebody. And the point is, if the messenger is already on a mission, it can't appear there, like unless they cancel their current mission, and that's what an oracle decides.
Okay. Well, let's see what. Yes. 65. Okay, 2 6s. That's nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6. That was the archer. I don't. Yes, I do have a 5. So centaur can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
So
let's
let's
see what it is.
explore our treasure.
So we have to take one of them, and then that goes out of the game, yeah?
Yep. I have. Oh, I fight for my life. I've been attacked by a Nightcrawler, the wild boar. Ah!
Okay, so let's get that. So the idea is that we would put the number of stars there. So while we do have a character, you don't have to look for it. It makes the game go faster.
So was that Orcus?
No, it was a Nightcrawler.
The wild boar, the wild pig.
Wild boar.
That might be a Kickstarter goal too. Is like instead of having just a little cardboard counter for it, you actually have a
Oh yeah.
miniature you could put on the board just for.
Yeah. So there you go. So you have the ball. So that's the card. We're gonna keep it as 1. But it has how many stars it has?
It has 2 stars.
Okay. And that's it, because that's what matters on a creature. So now what we want to do, because you're the weaker,
Okay.
right? So you have to roll the dice. Both of them, you have to
Oh,
roll
both
both.
of
So
them,
if
okay.
1 is 6, you get away. If 2 are 6, you win.
Okay, I
There
got
we
a
go.
6, so I get away.
Yeah, so nothing happens, you stay there, right?
Okay.
Or
Yep. Okay.
I don't know, should we let them actually get away with that 6?
Well, if you're automatically going to lose, like I mean,
If you lose, you lose. But if you get 1, 6 and you're tie, should you be able to? Because if you win, we had both 6, you would win. So now that you have 1, 6, you're gonna stay there.
So what is
Well,
the difference between the scenario of staying and winning? Isn't that the same?
Well, the winning you gain a star, and the loser it loses a star level, like loses a star in the heart.
See, that's the thing is like, well, if it's automatically stronger, I go, it's like, well, then, my best bet is to automatically roll 2d6, hope I get 1 to get away, because otherwise, well, the character's going to die right there, which is kind of, so, you'd almost need to make a determination at the start. It's like, well, I know he's stronger than me. I've got 2 dice. Do I want to risk trying to get double 6s to win, or just roll and hope that I get at least 1 6 to escape? Because otherwise, I've lost anyways. So I might as well, I need 2 6s to win. I might as well just say, well, if I get a 6, I run away. Like, make my determination before I roll the dice, because otherwise I could just min max and go like, well,
choose.
No, it did get 6s. Okay, I'm not running away. Like,
so you think we should even limit that by letting them choose if they want to go with the chance of a 1 6 or a double 6?
It's an idea, but I mean,
okay.
For
we
now,
can do it more testing. Let's just follow what we have. Okay,
so I've run away, but
yeah.
Now that'd be something too, is to have a counter to indicate it's like, if anyone wants to go into that square, the wild boar is always there.
Yeah.
So because if you get strong enough to defeat them, hey, you get stronger.
So in the conventional one, you might have another wild boar somewhere here in one of these mystery chests, but in the AR, that wild boar is already there, so it actually loses a what, like now that it's tie, but if you won, then that wild boar in the actual AR would lose a heart and would lose a star. So it would be even easier for the teammates to defeat them. And then if the heart would be 0, it would disappear from the map.
But now I know that
in the AR we have much more. But then actually the characters somehow have to remember, because they wouldn't see if they're not looking at it through the mirror. Yeah. Then I have to kind of remember the most dangerous squares, even without the help of Oracle, that I would know I shouldn't.
That's like Battleship. I mean, you're picking at the squares, and it's like, oh, did I go for E4? Is E4 where the destroyer is, or?
Yeah, so that could be a good one with the AR, and that's really the AR will give us some solution to the limitation that currently the board games have, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
but I know he's there. It's like,
you still have
3, 6.
That's it.
Where's the other dice now?
Because
I have 5 characters. Right?
Yeah, you can do more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. 4. Okay. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you can encounter a chest.
Yeah.
Resolve it immediately because you don't want to forget. Draw from the deck of destiny. What do I got? On my way to becoming a dragon rider, collect 2 dragon eggs to receive the ability to avoid fighting any dragon on your way.
So yeah, so now you actually found 2 dragon eggs.
Woohoo! I found some treasure.
So I'll give you, so if you can collect 2 dragon eggs, so I'll give you 2 dragon eggs. That's 2 of your dragon eggs. So we have actually more of them. If
do you want to give them the instruction as well?
Oh, those are beautiful.
Dragon eggs, yeah. Hey, oh, yeah, they're good.
That could be even something as a Kickstarter too, like one of the top tiers. Like you'd actually get printed,
3D printed version of these. Actually, that's nice. That's
because I mean, with that art alone, like I mean, and then each one would be its own unique little thing.
You actually get the little print of them like painted, because they look nice. Like if you look at especially the other ones. The other one's even nicer. Like this is one.
Oh yeah. Because this is art you don't want to just leave on a card. Like if you could 3D print or even just a standee of it. It's like I've got 2 little.
So one of the things. So let's say you have 2, and then another of your characters. So you need to know what character got those 2, right? So I guess it was the giant.
Giant. Yep. So
let's say one of the other mystery chests is another 1 dragon egg. So you can call the messenger. And then give 1 dragon egg and move it to the other guy, and then he would be the best person to actually go to the dark tower, because he would have the highest chance of getting his work out.
Cleric got a 6.
So meanwhile, I'm gonna think what numbers I want. So I want
3 puts her there.
3 here, 5 here.
6. 6 puts him in the middle of nowhere and moves back there. So 6 will stay dead.
3, 4, 5, 6. 6 can get you there, and 1 can be helpful. It's mine?
Yep. The battle is yours, sir.
So we have a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just have to open that.
That might be a thing to do too. Is you put the figure on the square first, then take the chest out, because it's very easy to start.
Yeah, that's true.
So that might be a rule thing.
So 6, yeah. So So as soon as you roll, you have to put it on the card.
Yeah, put
And
the
then-
character on the chest to show that he's actually on that square
Oh, okay.
chest, then draw a
Yeah.
card.
So fight for your life. You got attacked by Rodfang, the snake.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
oh you
I'm
get
not
one
in a-
too. Hey.
Yeah, I'm not in a
Okay.
good shape
There you go.
because
hey,
the
you got-
Rodfang is a 2-star. So I can get those.
Join me in the Runaway Club.
Yeah, that's early. See, and it was interesting because I got a 6 for this one, but then I don't have
The
my
movement for
6 open, so I'll have
Yeah.
to keep it. So somebody has to keep an eye that maybe 6 wasn't a good because now I lost one move.
Yeah, but it happens. You know, you had a chance for it. There's your Runaway.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So that's
And then that'd be
yeah.
the same thing. We know that on that square would be
Yeah.
the mighty whoever, and it's like, well,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
stumble over there, hey, you don't need to roll a check just because here's there.
Yeah, but then the next round you need your dice. At least they know it for one round, right?
Yeah, well, what they call
They
the
have
fog
a-
of war in a lot of games. Like, yeah, the turn, as long as you're within X range, you know it's there. But the moment you get out of that
No,
range,
no. I
Fog
think for the
works.
chest is randomized, but for the actual hologram, it will be stationary. He's mixing the two, Sean.
Oh no, the hologram you would always see it, so
Yeah.
we don't even need the dice. But now you want to put it because you're in the with the.
Yeah.
Let me move with this. So giant. You know what? If giant, I can maybe open one of these and then come back. So
Yep.
I'm probably gonna use a 2, because then I can probably get another 2 and open that.
yeah, good choice.
4, 2, 2. Can I open anything? 3. Okay, I have a 3. I can open this.
Come
So
on, Luke.
3 jumper. Let's see what we have. Okay, so you're on your way to become Dragon Rider. Collect 3 dragon eggs.
Okay, so what if you don't have enough dragon eggs, Sean?
What is it?
Yeah, 'cause if you've only
I have
got-
1 Dragon Rider. No, I have to get 1 egg because we don't
You-
have a 3.
you
It's
have
just
one?
1. Yeah. So
Okay.
I get only 1.
Okay.
So what would be the meta ruling? Like, if all the dragon eggs are out in play, and yet your treasure chest says draw X dragon eggs, what would then be the meta rule? Like, do you just make more eggs, or do you go? It's like, well, guess all the eggs are out. It's a dud chest.
Yeah. I think we have a total of 6 dragon eggs in these cards, and each team literally needs 3 because it's a teamwork. As long as any of these guys gets, let's say I get 1, this guy gets 1, we can ask the messenger to bring that all to one of the characters we decide.
But the
we just
thing is,
need to have
if
enough.
one side gets, if there's only 6 dragon eggs and I've got
Yeah.
4, I've guaranteed you will never get.
Yeah.
So
Is
is
that
that
a
a
good thing
good
or a bad
rule,
thing?
or
I don't know.
that'd be
think-
something to?
You might want to consider that. Yeah.
Why,
Because
we
if
should
you
have a lot of them.
no
Well-
more than the 6, just in case. If he has 4 and you have 2, you need 3. Yeah, we'll
Yeah, I
get the extra
guarantee
one.
that block you out of that strategy for the game. If that's your win strategy, you might
Okay,
as well
yeah.
concede right there. Because well, I'll never win because unless I kill your character and it says I'm allowed to take your treasure,
Yeah.
that's it.
I think having more X helps because then it will actually pushes people to open more chests, because that is a very strong move. Like once you get that, you literally all you have to do is get there.
Yeah.
Like once you have your 3 eggs,
So-
if you get 1, it doesn't matter how weak your character is. You could just get them there.
Yeah, and then I just use my messenger. It's like, oh well, you'll get all the dragon eggs to the one guy. I make a run over to there and I go, look,
Yeah.
I win, and you go. Now you're singing all the dragon eggs because that was the problem with a lot of the railway games. Like, there's only 2 corn, and I've got both corn on my train. I could just drive my train around and keep that corn while you're, I need this to get my goal.
Yeah.
No more corn. So,
That's-
do you want to have that as a strategy or not? As kind of a
2. I can't open that chest. I have 1 4. That didn't I play? I played the 4.
Nope.
What am I missing? I didn't change. Oh, I haven't played that. Yeah, I played the.
yeah. You played him, yeah.
So 1. I think 1 I didn't play. Yeah. So this was here. 4 goes here. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
Good.
So I'm done.
Okay. So all my days are
Yeah, so
refreshed.
one of the notes, if you can take a note, Fan, I think we need at least, that's what, 10. We should have 10.
Yeah, that's why I made a little.
Yeah. I think we need minimum of 10 eggs.
Across the bridge. Well, 2 for the archer because the archer needs 2 to get.
Actually, I could write it down because I want to. So as soon as so messenger cannot messenger and healer. be a dragon rider.
Oh yes, 4 gets in there.
As the dice.
So if these guys get like chest that has dragon egg, they don't get it, Sean?
No, they can give it to somebody else.
Oh.
Well, the messenger cannot open chests.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
Otherwise, like, it is the fastest. Like, it can go open everything. I don't know. It's for. So as soon as the dice rolls for a character, the
Centaur encounters a chest again. Oh,
Sure.
goody.
actual dice goes
Oh, Lady Luck be good.
character.
You're among gods. Take a total of 2
Yeah.
life stars from any character from any side.
Oh my god.
Wow, I could
Because our characters.
kill somebody with that. Wow.
Sean, you're in
No,
trouble.
you can kid. Yeah.
So, that's a strategy. It's like, oh, it'd be a shame if your giant suddenly
God,
got killed by the gods. You know?
Yeah.
Ooh.
See, and
Now that's not clarified well enough. It says I could take them, but do I get to distribute them
no,
among
you
characters
can't.
or just
the
take
new
them
part I
away?
fixed them. You just take
There we
them
go.
away. Yeah. That's a good mentioning now. Yeah, we fixed that now. It says you can get it away, but nobody can use it.
Oh yeah,
other
because
than
that'd
you.
be too powerful. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'll kill your giant and yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That'd just
okay.
be so.
You can choose now.
Oh, 2 life. So
Any of my characters, they're all 2 lives right now, actually.
yeah, that's the thing. But it's like, which one do I want to get rid of? It's like, oh,
I think it's good.
This is
like,
getting
some
exciting.
dramatic-
I
yeah.
think your
Yeah.
giant suddenly caught a cold.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible. Andre the giant has suffered
Okay, my giant, yeah.
an inevitable
So when it
cold.
comes,
Yeah, this is getting exciting.
like,
So now the card is
oh,
out.
I encountered the gods over here. They were smiled upon me and smote you well. And
Okay,
goodbye.
yeah.
And that's all my dice used. And another treasure goes into
Okay,
pile of
your
loot.
turn now.
yes.
Okay.
I'm down
Gotta
to 4
recover,
dice.
gotta recover,
Oh.
Sean.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Uh-oh.
1, 3, 2, 5.
Maybe you need a
So
chest.
with 1, I'm gonna
Yep.
open that. I need chest.
Come
I
on.
need
Something good.
chest. And then I'm gonna open this.
Oh, you'd resolve each chest
Oh, yes,
individually
yes,
because you'll
yes.
start.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, no, this chest goes in this guy, and this chest in that guy.
That's true. So fight for your life. You got attacked by Stormcaller.
Oh!
I'm not
You're-
gonna even look at that because that's a 4-star character.
Oh!
So here's what
Stormcaller,
happened.
yeah,
Now
4-star.
Now I'm 1. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's it. I'm dead. And now let me open this one.
Ouch! You're not loved of the gods. Well,
That's a big problem. Okay. You got hit by time travel. See, half of these supposed to be good. So, you got hit by time travel potion. Reverse your last move. So now,
Oh!
that's not very bad. So I have come one back. So I'll bring both back.
Oh.
So that was my 1, right? So
Yeah.
That was 1.
Okay.
And you used the 4 on the other guy because that got you your
The 4th.
Oh, and the 4, yeah.
the monster that shall not be named.
So 4 is here. And then I have 5. Can healer do something?